Hello, Black. Welcome to the show. Great to have you here. First off, congratulations. Great 2-0 sweep against Moscow 5 there.
Yeah, it was pretty easy.
It looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you know, it was pretty easy because we were already angry because of the Empire match beforehand. So.
Yeah, I heard that was a pretty. It was kind of tight. I heard.
Yeah.
But as it was, I mean, Moscow 5. I'll be honest. Game 1, they seemed maybe a little drunk. Particularly Dread. Dread was all over the show, inside, behind your tier 2 mid tower, all running around the forest by himself. God knows what he was up to in there, but I think the first and foremost, what the chat want me asked, they want to know what was Kuriki building item-wise on Doom. He had 4.8k or something saved up in the bank there, and we never got to see what he was going to spend it on.
Usually he goes for Aghanims and just dooms one guy and he instantly dies because of the new damage buff. But I don't know. I didn't really ask.
Aghanims, okay then. Fair enough. I haven't seen anybody build Aghanims on Doom. That said, I've only seen Doom about 3 times since his buff, so who knows what it could have been. Now, I've also got to ask about the strategy in game number 2. The semi-jungling bounty hunter. Do you guys do that frequently? Is it something you practice a lot? Because I have not seen that strategy before.
No, we have done it for like the first time. We just wanted to help out Lanaya with the Venomance, because that matchup is pretty bad for Lanaya. And that's like the only reason why we did it.
Okay. Yeah, no, that is a really rough. It is, yeah, his poison is actually pretty damn nasty. I found it interesting. Of course, it really looked like that track goal was really carrying you guys throughout the matches. I don't know. Do you guys pick up Bounty Hunter like a lot? Do you consider him one of pretty much one of your core heroes?
Like Kuriki is like the only one picking. No one of us is involved in it, so I can't really tell you about that.
Okay,
I'm
fair
sorry.
enough. It's fine. It's fine. I have seen you. Obviously, you're playing a lot of Chaos Knight though, and using him quite effectively. I noticed you going straight for the armlet. So it looks like you pretty much every single time you're just going drums, armlet, and then would you go BKB after that, or are you just going to go straight for a heart?
Well, it depends on the game, but if they don't have like AoE stun ultimates, I usually go for Manta style, because if you reality rift anyone, they are instantly surrounded. If you have level 16 and Manta style up, and they cannot move anymore.
This is true. The blocks are very, very frustrating.
Yeah, it's really dumb.
I'm going to say, though, that said, though, of course, Empire a big contender currently in the Premier League, and as you said, you just come off against a loss to them, and it was rather disappointing for you. But coming down to it, is there anything you would think you would do differently if you were to when you face them again in the Premier League?
Yeah, we just played really sloppy, so if we get a play up there, we definitely have a chance of beating them again.
Alright, just focus then. Now, I've got to ask, Moscow 5, obviously, they played questionably during the first game. I'm not really nice about that one. But the second game, what do you think they could have done differently to stave you guys up? Because it looks like you guys just gradually choked them out of the match there, and just you were getting so much money from those track ganks.
Yeah, it was like they had to commit to Broodmother. They had to commit like 2 heroes to Broodmother because they didn't really have a counter to it. So it was basically 4v3 the entire game. And that's why we just ran over them in the middle game.
You think they possibly should have just sacrificed their top lane to Brewer and said, you know, alright, you're going to get out of control anyway, let's just focus on suppressing the other heroes?
Yeah, but it's like, that's the thing with the Broodmother. If you don't control her, she'll just take your base while you take a team fight, you know? So, I don't know. The heroes is really stupid if you pick it in the right lineup. And this one was like the perfect lineup for her.
Like I said, they didn't really have a lot of spamble AoE to control her. She was fairly annoying there. That said, I'm going to ask about some of the new heroes though. Obviously, we've seen a few buffs here and there. Obviously, Centaur is a little bit crazy right now, but of all the recently buffed heroes, which one do you think is the most viable outside of Jakiro? Obviously, Jakiro is a bit silly right now.
Yeah, Jakiro is the most overpowered one. But other than that, I've heard a lot of whine and complaints about Centaur. Apparently he's really OP. I haven't played him myself yet, but his new ultimate...
The global aspect is a bit stupid, in my humble opinion. It's like you're trying to gank someone, just bam, they get access to a stun, a big damage boost there as well. It's really difficult to attack people when
you... Is it actually global?
Yeah, it's global.
I didn't even know that.
It's nuts. It's pretty nuts.
Okay, and other than that, the new Drow Ranger seems pretty good. I haven't like tried her yet, but the new aura should be. You know, like you could just camp at Roshan, activate your aura for like all the creeps, and all your lanes just instantly push, and you can just wait at Roshan until the lanes push, something like that.
Okay.
Like there's ways to abuse that, but I haven't really tried it out yet, so I can't really say anything about that.
Okay, I'm just looking at some of the chat. Okay, that's not a nice question there. Okay, it doesn't look like we've got any serious questions there. It says, that is not nice. I don't know if you can see the stream chat at the moment, but that is not a nice question at all. Shame on you. Shame on you, Daddy Walrus. But I want to ask about the new Silence. Obviously, he's not available in Captain's Mode just yet, but do you find him any more viable? Honestly, I feel almost like his situational teamfight ability is gone just with his aura being removed.
Yeah, you usually couldn't play like, in a tanky way, so you can just stand there with the aura and disrupt the whole enemy team. And I don't really know what his role in the team is now, but his spell seems pretty weird. I don't know. Like, what is it? If you don't cast anything, you get disarmed for 6 seconds, right?
I think it's if you do cast something, you take damage and you take damage.
And you get silence. Yeah, and you get silence,
yeah.
Right? If you cast something. And if you don't cast anything, you get disarmed, right?
I can't remember off the top of my head. Honestly, I haven't looked at the new Silencer all that much myself either.
Yeah, me neither. It's like I don't know. I haven't looked at any of the.
I know people give you grief. They say, "Try if you mess up." You mess up one of the new stats. They give you so much grief in the chat there, but it's true. I need to check. Anyway, let's continue on though. I know there are a lot of tough teams in here. Outside of Empire, which team do you think currently is possibly the strongest team to face in the Premier League at the moment?
Is Na'Vi in there? They should be.
No,
right?
no, Na'Vi declined unfortunately.
They're not. Oh yeah, then I don't know. Empire and Na'Vi are the only.
Well, currently we've got Virtus Pro sitting on 4 for 4, Empire on 4 for 4, and Dignitas on 4 for 3. So they're currently the top 3 highest scoring teams at the moment.
Like in the league, I'm definitely scared of Dignitas, but I think we have already beaten them actually. Okay, I'm really confused right now because there's so many tournaments going on.
I don't think I think this is the first match I've casted for you guys in the Premier League. So you haven't played Dignitas in
Oh right,
yet.
yeah, that was this raid call thingy. Yeah, right. But Dignitas is like a really great team and they practice a lot. I'm really scared of them sometimes. I don't know. They're just really scary players, and their dedication is really paying off.
Okay. Now, I'm going to ask the first question. What is your favorite hero? Which one do you like the most to play the most?
There's 2. That's Anti-Mage and Patch.
Okay. And I'm going to check in and ask, what did you make of the Phantom Lancer pick? Obviously, Moscow Fire tried him out as an offensive tri-lane. Didn't really go that well.
I honestly don't really know what to make of him yet, but his illusion damage is rather crazy with the new agility gain. We were kind of surprised when he just was beating us up. I don't know.
He did do a lot of damage to lane, but we've got a question here from Mutu who says, Black, who wins the late game, Anti-Mage or Phantom Lancer?
1v1?
Well, I assume so from the question.
Oh yeah, then would probably be Anti-Mage because Phantom Lancer doesn't look like a hero that goes for Abyssal Blade, and Abyssal Blade just rapes any hero 1v1.
This is true. The bash is actually really nasty. Anyway, Black, have you got any social media outlets or streams you want to plug here before I let you go?
Only Sing stream, and other than that, I don't really know anyone that streams. So yeah, tune into Sing stream. He's a really awesome guy.
Alright, hang on, wait, I've got one last question here from King of GMS says, why do you play CK when you say you hate CK?
I hate CK because I always get 1 second stuns on level 5. have you seen that on the bottom lane, man?
Yeah, I've seen that. You pop out that 1 second stun and just I can imagine you raging at your keyboard there.
I don't know. It's just the heroes so lucky. I hate heroes that depend on luck. I hate Syllabear. I hate Chaos Knight. I hate PA. All those shitty heroes.
Fair enough then. Fair enough. Alright, thanks for your time, Black. Glad to have you on the show, and good luck. We'll be casting your match tomorrow night. You're playing against Pulse at 7 PM, so we'll see you there.
Yeah. Alright, man.
Alright, Thanks for having me on. Hopefully I'll be interviewing you or somebody else from Zero once again, but we'll see you all tomorrow night.
Yeah, bye bye.
Bye.